A live monitor feed.
Yeah, of the colonoscopy of the house.
That's right.
Alrighty. So you need to pay attention to, obviously, the white number that says 4'7", 6". That's our footage counter of how far we're in the system. The slope screen plus 62. That's how sharp the degree is. When we're going downstream on the sewage line, we do want to maintain a negative grade because water does roll downhill at the end of the day.
Good old gravity.
Yep. So we're leaving the PVC riser right here, and we're entering the cast iron. And common things that we look for here in the cast iron. It's common things that we see, but things we don't want to see. It's going to be water pooling in the bottom of the pipe. That's what we call that channel rot. And then when the pipe gets like a real shiny black coating on the side of it, that's where it's forming that like starting to fail stage. So those are things that we generally want to avoid.
Does that come from the bathroom on the left?
Yep, that's going to be your bathroom right there. I wonder where that floor drain was at. Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I figured it would have been close.
Uh-huh. We're making a curve. And we're entering the clay. So the cast iron is going to run under the foundation. The clay, the cast iron or the clay connection is generally about 5 to 8 feet outside in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what we call a joint. You see that nice white ring around the pipe?
Mm-hmm.
So generally on clay, you're going to see those every 4 to 5 feet. You also see a separation, but right here, everything's nice and sealed together still. It's very uncommon for clay, but it's a good thing that you have that.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from the spider webs, we got a little bit of a separation right here. Looks like we got a little bit of root coming in at the right of the pipe right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. Same thing right here at this next joint. We got some roots at the top left, some little stragglers entering at the top right. And then the pipe that the camera's currently moving in, it has shifted, so it's currently lower than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
One way you can tell is the water being pooled right there. Just kind of sitting right there.
Yeah, it just got a little step up
Yep.
to the other interior diameter.
So that's what we call an offset. So.
Yep, and that looks about the same as the last one. Yeah, so that was one of the things I was curious about, is if it had shifted more or less. Or...
Gotcha. So here we got another offset, but this one's kind of backwards. Instead of going up, we're going to take a little bit of a dive. Oh, wow. Here's a really big separation. So you got water just, where the pipes are pulled apart, that water's just sitting in soil.
Mm-hmm.
So that water is going to saturate the soil to a point to where that soil is going to give way, and that's how collapsed pipes form. So that's a complete separation right there.
Mm-hmm.
Another joint right here. A lot of cobwebs. Point forming right here where we got some of that water just sitting for a little bit. Another white joint. just kind of internal damage to the pipe where we have standing water. If you notice at the degrees, we're flat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why water's always going to sit there. Now it's going positive. Well, here's your city connection, but unfortunately, it's broke.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, that piece of clay that's hanging apart,
Mm-hmm.
it's falling apart. Yeah, so your tap is on the verge of failing completely because you have a big break in it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So toilet tissue and other things can get stuck. If you're ever run a rotor-rooter machine through it and that blade hits that, it's going to collapse the pipe.
Good to know.
So, but there's the city system. Yeah, guys, that's really concerning. Also got that crack right there. Do you see it?
We just invert. Are we upside down now?
Yeah, I just turned the screen around.
Yeah.
We got that nice little hairline crack to the left. Okay. Ouch. Any questions, Brian?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay. Do me a favor. Will you hit the stop button for me?